Welcome back to Daytime. Well, we are back with Alicia from Ecoteriors, and as TL said, she's going to take us on a little shopping trip so we can actually put some of these things in practice that we talked about in that first segment, which is so important because we walk through the grocery store, or we walk through the the local Home Depot, Rona, wherever it happens to be. I don't know what I should be looking for.
Exactly.
What should I look for?
Well, there's lots of things to look for, and you're talking about grocery stores, so it doesn't all just apply to home. The biggest thing to me, and I think that it's really important, is Canadian made. You can't get any more important than that. Canadian made means built to last. So if you have a sofa for 25 years instead of 2 years, you're not replacing it as often, you're not sending as many things to the landfill.
Right.
Canadian made, as we discussed a little bit earlier, is you're minimizing transportation. At least it's not taking,
That's such a good point.
You know, like,
I
so
never think about that. I don't, that the fact that it's maybe coming from Europe or Asia or whatever.
Exactly, it's taking the slow boat over and then transport trucks and everything else. So think, maybe if it's from Canada, it's not as far of a travel. In Canada, we also have standards and regulations in place, so at least you can be comfortable knowing that they've met a certain amount of standards.
Well, and I think that really came out in the media recently when we look at the lead content of products coming over from China.
Exactly.
And so that makes people stand up and think. It's my dad always has this saying, how do you know that's awful? Yeah, these products came over, but at least it struck a note in us saying, oh, okay, I need to make better choices.
Exactly, and it's supporting local economy too. That's very important. So
it sure is. Well, maybe we can start on this side and we'll go through some of the stuff that you've brought.
All right, so first to start, a couple years ago, I guess people used to think that you could only get cotton or organic wool or silk, something natural materials, but now they've come out with 100% recycled polyester fabrics. So when they first came out with them, they were really hard and stiff, and you really only use them in a dentist office type application. But now they're really soft, they're nice. There's lots of patterns and colors to choose
that these
from.
are polyester.
So these are, recycled polyester.
And these as well, Alicia?
Yeah, most of them
They're
are
beautiful.
Wool and silk blends, and this one here is straw and cotton, and these ones on the side that you're holding are recycled polyester. So that's great right there. So fabrics.
That's another situation where look for the labeling. Right?
Exactly, exactly.
Now, I mean, like Derek said, look for the labeling. I mean, but if I'm assuming that we would need to know the education of this before we go out.
You would.
Now, obviously, we could go and see you, somebody like you could help us. Are there other ways that we can learn? I mean, do the people can we talk to the people that carry them?
You would be able to speak with the people, but I mean the internet obviously is such a great resource, but don't always believe what you read. Again, you really just want to make sure.
That's why I'm bringing it up, because of course we can Google everything, but how much of the information is not accurate?
I mean, in Ottawa alone, there is starting to be more and more businesses that are concerned about the environment, so you can go and chat with anybody, and I'm sure that's free of charge. Call up, ask a question or two. They'd be more than happy, and I would be more than happy to answer those questions and guide you in the right direction. You want to make sure you buy the right thing and you're getting what you think you're getting. So
for sure. What have you brought along here? What are we looking at here?
These are countertops. So this product is awesome. I love it.
So light.
Yeah, so it's really, really durable. It's heat resistant, scratch resistant, all of that. But the porcelain part of it is made from recycled tubs, toilets, and sinks.
Oh, cool.
I know. And the glass is all recycled glass as well. So it's like a terrazzo type countertop look. And you can even get little glass bits that glow in the dark.
And like you said, I mean, it's really stylish looking. I would love to have a countertop
so
looking like that.
Well,
it reminds me, I mean, some of these ones as well look like granite, really, I mean, like the full, really expensive and great,
So you were asking about price earlier, and I think I kind of dodged that question there for a second, but
no, you were honest about it.
This is in comparison to a granite countertop, so it is a bit of a higher end material, but it's not outrageous.
But it doesn't feel like it's so light.
Exactly.
I can't believe the difference in consistency, right?
Beautiful stuff.
I'm surprised to see you've brought paint swatches along.
That's right. Very important. You'll notice that these paint swatches, if you want to hold up some colors, this company uses 0 VOCs.
Okay.
VOCs are volatile organic compounds, and they're solvents in the paint that when your room reaches room temperature, those chemicals are released and you breathe them in each and every day.
Really?
So a lot of places now you can walk into your favorite paint store, Benjamin Moore, Farrow and Ball, and ask what kind of environmentally friendly options they have, and guaranteed they have something for you. This company also paints their samples with real paint onto the card.
Right.
So it's not printed on with harmful inks again, and this is the real deal. When you put this up to your wall, that's the color you're going to get. It's not an interpretation.
Get the usual fading, which
exactly.
usually seems to happen.
You can feel it, you can touch it. You know, the color is true. So again, even down to their samples, this company.
I'm finding that out too late because I painted a wall and had to repaint it because
the card was not close enough.
It didn't at all look like the card.
What if I'm looking at larger items? Like what if we're looking to go and buy furniture?
Furniture is a big one. Furniture is definitely a big one. First, you want to know what it's upholstered in. So again, something that's recycled content or a natural fiber, that would be good. The wood frame, maybe you want to make sure that that's FSC certified, so that they cut down that tree, they replanted another one to replace it. So you want to know that the wood's certified. The glue, maybe you want to make sure it's water-based glue and it doesn't have harmful chemicals in it.
Well, Alicia, we've run out of time, but let me
no
tell you,
problem.
we are going to have you back on the show because this has been great information.
I had fun. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.